Tonight, we're at Good Nights in Raleigh at 8 o'clock. Be there, please. If you're anywhere near Raleigh, come see Chris and I and a local friend tell jokes. And then on the 25th, tomorrow, we're in Richmond.
Richmond, Virginia.
Go
to the website. There's tickets on there.
And Helium Philly, Sunday the 28th. Please fucking come to that. I think my dad's going to be there. We're going to see some old friends.
We also got to apologize that Atlanta and D.C. got fucked up. We will be back.
And Canada. We're working on Canada, L.A., D.C., and Atlanta.
Yeah, we're going to work it out. We'll get there. We're going to see you soon. We're working on stand-up, so we're actually going to be good. It's going to be fun.
All right.
StuffIslandPod.com for tickets.
How are you?
I'm good. I was just telling you, I'm a little hungover from donuts last night.
Jesus Christ.
Too many donuts.
What the fuck? How does that happen?
I went to,
Are you filling a void? This is
Where were you getting the donuts, by the way?
just Voodoo, just the tourist spot.
Yeah.
I go there. I like it.
I haven't been.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't been to Voodoo Donuts.
I've been the one. Is that the one from...
I got too excited. Sorry. You haven't been to Voodoo?
Wait, is that the same one in Portland?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've been to that one.
I even got a Portland cream last night.
Yeah?
Yeah. Portland cream pie.
Yeah.
When a woman protester holds up a sign, you come on her back. Hello.
I never liked
Gaminy.
I didn't like a Boston cream pie. I never liked.
I didn't either.
You don't like the fillings?
No, I hated fillings. The strawberry filling, I hated it.
I fucked with jellies.
Yeah,
I love
jelly
jellies.
donuts.
The cream's too much.
Dude, my buddy had a banana cream pie donut last night, and I was like, he ate the front half, and I was like, let me hit it from the back. So I was like, I ate it a little bit from the back, and I was like, this is gross.
Are these like ex-drug addicts or alcoholics that are trying to find something in their entertainment life?
Maybe they're recovering people, or they used to be former addicts or something like that.
Yeah, you're either a gym rat or a donut rat.
I feel like it's got to be hard to be critical of someone's 2 a.m. donut choice. You know what I mean? Whatever they get, you're like, you're eating donuts.
Meanwhile, I got a half bag of Coke in my fifth pocket. I'm like, ew, a Boston Green?
Do you even care about your body?
You're going to have to run tomorrow, dude.
Yeah.
I'm running in my sleep right now.
Yeah, I had that in milk at like 2:30, and it was a little bit of a mistake.
Yeah.
But it tasted so good.
What do you just roll around in a hotel bed?
No, I was so tired, I fell asleep immediately.
Yeah, yesterday was a lot, dude.
Yeah.
I got blisters on the bottom of both of my big toes.
Real? Oh, from pool?
From pool.
Pool basketball?
Pool ball.
Yeah.
The three of us played some pretty dope
nice
catch for a while
going.
yesterday.
Everybody else brought their kids and was eating too much hamburger meat. And me and the boys tossed around the pill for about 3 straight hours.
No, it's like it'd be nice to throw it at them, but it really is just the best solution to social anxiety. Like, you want to go run away and throw this football in the corner?
It truly
it's
is.
like every birthday I've been to for my entire life.
It's literally
just like, you want to go off in the distance and just throw something?
Throwing a football at a family party is like going to a cocktail hour at a wedding you don't want to be at. It's like, yeah, I'll show up. You're going to see my face.
Yeah.
But I'm going to get plastered at this little bar and then fuck off.
I will say I felt a little bit like we changed the flight pattern of the ball after a bit. I felt a little bit like a degenerate at the beginning of the party. We're throwing it over babies. We're throwing it right over like newborn babies. And we're like, dude, great catch, dude.
You were throwing directly with Rosebud's brand new baby.
Yeah. But in my defense,
Great
dude,
toss.
dropping them.
Yeah, you were dropping them.
Dude.
Yeah.
That's the
In the
closest you get
basket,
to
in
like
the
a
basket.
real life football experience.
Yeah.
That's baby's like a middle linebacker. You got to get him.
They clear the line of sight.
Of its soft skull.
Baby's in cover 2.
Damn.
Toddlers are coming out in a nickel package.
Putting another dent in a toddler's soft skull.
Yeah.
How fucking embarrassing would that be?
Yeah, they have to wear one of those helmet things, not from birth, but like, no, you got hit by a football at a hot tub party.
Yeah. Went to Shane Gillis' house for got fucking handicapped from a football toss.
You're getting mad. Fucking minnows in press coverage right now. It's just a kid eating pirate's booty. Like, this motherfucker's just going, man.
Dude, people were going in on the pirate's booty yesterday.
Dude,
There's something comforting about it.
Dude, it's the best snack maybe ever made.
That's just white cheddar popcorn, right?
No, it's a cheese puff.
Yeah, but it's a puff, but it tastes like white cheddar popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a white
It's
cheddar
incredible.
cheese puff.
It's incredible.
But it's shaped differently? This whole thing's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the roast.
Yeah, it's like
food.
little nuggets. It's like little
Yeah.
kind of nuggets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's not. It's like it's lighter than a. It's lighter than
I
like.
told you I was going to suck today. I fucking warned you. I got nothing.
Dude, it's.
so
Dude, this is
sore.
the beginning of the podcast,
so
dude.
sore.
I know he's
Don't,
catch
don't
ready.
put
dude.
that bad
Let's just
energy
go
for
have
the
a
whole
catch.
rest.
Put the
You know
mics
what?
This is where I want to go. I want to go outside and have a fucking catch.
You know what, guys? We got to start this over. We got to.
I couldn't wash my hair. I washed my hair with my head in my lap because like, I can't get my
You
shoulder.
were that
over.
tired?
Dude, we threw a football for 3.5, 4
Yeah,
hours.
after you left, we. Yeah.
I went in the pool for 4 straight hours shooting nonstop.
Oh, wow.
Nonstop.
How were you?
Everybody left the pool. I was in there for another hour and a half. I was dynamite.
You're trying out for that imaginary team that you're never going to.
yeah.
I was
make the
wet.
water basketball team.
Dude,
Dude, the only shot I missed was an Shane got a FaceTime from Jack Harlow.
Oh yeah.
And he turns around and he goes, I don't know if we should probably delete this, but he turns around and goes, hey, Tommy, shoot. And I was like,
You
Yeah,
missed
it's
it
like-
in front
the
of Jack.
one-
Harlow?
the
Yeah,
old-
he was like,
dude,
drain
I'm-
one for Jack.
I
Just-
was like 19 for 20.
Yeah.
I'm not kidding you.
Wow.
From threes.
Wow.
Dude, wet. Jack's face, bang.
hoping Jack listens to this.
Yeah.
He was 10
Yeah.
for 20. He was shooting
No,
40%.
dude, you were
40%.
The
for
end
three.
of that, I was locked in. No fucking riffraff around me. Just me in the center of the fucking rim.
You're like zenning out. You're like, White Man Can't Jump. The sequel is just as good as the original. It's just as good as the original. Just as good as the original.
That's why I missed it because I was lying.
Yeah.
That would be sick if they did a remake that was all water basketball.
Oh, dude. Different movie altogether.
Yeah.
Showing up to the pool.
You know what it would be is black men can't do water ball.
It's a reverse. Hey,
Yeah.
I choose that guy.
It's all about a black dude finally figuring out how to do water ball.
It's a black dude with floaties in the
Yeah.
corner of the pool.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
It's just Lemaire holding floaters.
Yeah.
Somehow he can drain a hook shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
That
could
would-
flip the whole white man can't jump. Just
Yeah.
put it in water.
Yeah.
That's so racially profiling, but it's so true and good.
It would be very funny.
Let's
Dude, I
start
think
scripted.
people would watch it.
Yeah, it'd be like Kingpin when they show up to the rich guy's house and he's got his own bowling alley.
Yeah.
Like, all the games would be like that. You show up to like
That's a fucking
rich
dynamite sketch. The black guy playing water ball.
yeah.
Water ball.
Yeah.
That's all we do is we say that'd be a good sketch, and then we never do anything about
Then
it.
we don't shoot it?
Then we should
Yeah.
shoot it.
Yeah.
No. You just
Well,
go throw a
that-
football.
Let's start making a
around.
log. Start making a log ball.
Oh, well, they're out there.
Okay.
Yeah. They're on my phone. Things I
All
never
right.
do.
One of the stuff
One of our
Island
producers
listeners-
is going to go through
Yeah.
the footage.
Give us the list.
Yeah.
That requires like logistics and, schedule.
And care.
You know what?
Yeah.
You're going to have to email Beth about that.
yeah.
Nah, she got
She'll
fired.
get her
already.
Oh, she got fired. She got fired. She got fired. Yeah.
Danny's the new guy.
Went back to real men. Men get the job done.
Hey.
When you set up your cameras at the creek for your big show tonight,
Yeah.
were there any ladies setting up the cameras?
No.
Uh-huh.
No. I asked.
Uh-huh.
Nobody came.
Uh-huh.
There was only one of those and she
Somebody
got
talk.
shot by Alec Baldwin.
Keep sending a message.
Yeah.
And you tell the others.
It's better be the last broad I see on a
dude,
set.
that's the next big conspiracy. Hollywood,
Yeah.
sending a message. You think you can do this?
Yeah.
Right.
It's not by chance anymore. It
We're
keeps
gonna-
happening.
we're gonna-
Another
we
woman
got one
was
of our
shot on
best
set.
men on it.
I love how he just he dodged the bullet. Like he didn't get in trouble at all.
I think he is going to get in trouble.
Is he?
I think
They
so.
keep trying. Which,
Yeah.
I mean, I still, I don't know.
Well,
It's
I bet his
crazy.
family's like,
It's just crazy. It's like, dude, if you're given, how is that on you? You're an actor.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, that's how
I'm
I
getting the
feel.
story right,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Somebody gave him the prop gun. There
Yeah.
was actually,
the prop
Yeah.
guy should be.
And
But wasn't he doing it like offset fucking around? So it wasn't like it wasn't a
they
I
weren't
think that what
recording?
No.
no.
No,
Well,
it was him fucking around. That's why it's his problem.
I don't think so. I think it was that he there's supposed to be, I guess, like a process where like you do a take with the fake rounds, then you every time you expend the rounds, you take a beat, you go through the whole check process again
Yeah.
and reload it properly. And he was like, let's go. I want to do another take. But it's still well then who? someone just put live rounds in there.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, how is that?
How is it
You would
possible?
never think that by hurrying the process, you might
Why would you have live rounds on set?
anywhere.
Was it a
near.
live
Yeah.
round or was it a
Yeah.
a
No, it was a live round.
because you could still get
Dude, it went through the camera. It like went down the lens.
Oh my
through the
God.
camera and like out the other side.
Do they
like that
have that-
scene in
Do they have the footage?
our
gotta
producers
be-
lost it.
It's got to be somewhere.
I mean,
that
Hmm.
sucks in court.
yeah.
Just looking right down the barrel of a camera
Yeah.
and assassinating
The,
somebody.
the
you ever
editor's
see-
like, "You're sure you want this as a reel? You sure?"
There's video of I just saw a murder. There's a journalist filming, I forget what fucking country it was. And this guy's like protecting a government building and he just starts shooting at protesters and then goes like this and you just see the flash bomb. This girl like was videotaping her own death.
Oh, sick. It was like
you just hear-
Private Ryan.
yeah, we
Or
see
that
the
movie
flash-
Sniper. Yeah.
Right through the
Where
fucking
it goes through the scope
into his
the
head.
eye. Yeah. Pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Now we're getting there. Now we're getting somewhere.
Now we're
Yeah.
getting somewhere.
Being like a war journalist is crazy.
Yeah, especially out there. They don't fucking care. They don't care what helmet color you're wearing.
Yeah,
You're getting, you're getting it sawed
I
off
always thought about
regardless.
that too, being like a medic. Like you're not supposed to shoot medics.
Yeah.
Just at D-Day and you've got like the Red Cross on your helmet being like, I'll be fine.
Yeah, fuck that.
Like,
Anybody
no.
can get it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, I was aiming for the guy who was helping.
yeah.
Sorry.
He was helping everybody. They were getting back up.
Because you can shoot the medic and then get some more morphine for you and your boys.
Whoa! Now
Steal
we're
his
talking.
pouches. It's
Yeah,
a video
yeah.
game in real life now.
Yeah.
You send me to war, I'm not listening to anybody.
What's war?
As soon as I go around that corner behind that mountain, I'm raping, pillaging, and murdering.
Dude, you're the first guy like from back in history when like back in the day they used to just march straight at each other, and Tommy's like, "I got a crazy idea.
Guerrilla
What if we
warfare.
ran around?
What if we hide behind this tree, you fucking morons?
They're like, Tommy, shut up, shut
It
up."
is so funny that like it was just considered.
That was the etiquette.
Yeah, it was rude.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just,
it
that was
it
the
was rude not to.
yeah,
Well, you're also a pussy. They were saying you're a bitch
yeah.
if you like.
Same with
crawl.
the duels back in the day for
Yeah.
like cowboy duels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
and even just marching back to back and it's
You
great.
see that dual tip of? I saw like this historical. I'm really fucking shit in the bed. But who's the two presidents that dueled?
It was Aaron Burr,
Burr.
and Alexander Hamilton, right?
Yeah. Well, those dudes hated each other.
Nice pull, bro.
Yeah. I like it's just the Got Milk commercial is stuck in my head. Do you remember that Got Milk commercial?
No.
No.
Where the guy's like sitting in like a little like store, I guess. But the whole thing, it's like a museum almost of just like Alexander Hamilton and Aaron Burr stuff. And like the radio, he's like listening to the radio and it's like, okay, today's question for $1 million. Who killed Alexander Hamilton? And he's like eating cookies or something. And he doesn't have
can't
milk.
get it out.
He's like, oh, Burr. Oh, Burr. And they're like, I'm sorry. And it's like, got milk? Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway, back when they
Yeah.
dueled, apparently they were in a fight like the night before or the earlier that night somewhere. One of them shot the other, and he came back in and like when they got to the duel, as presidents, the idea is like you miss and you go it's like a scrap.
Yeah, yeah.
You miss on purpose and go, I got it out of my system. You know, we can fuck off now.
Yeah.
Well, let's get all this behind us. And one of them was like, nah, killed him.
Oh, damn.
Whoever took the bullet, Burr.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I guess.
I mean,
No,
you know,
Alexander Hamilton.
Key to the moment.
Yeah,
You get shot
I'm
at.
saying there's no rules.
Yeah.
It's almost
in
like
battle.
dueling makes more sense today than it does. Because back then, you could like get an infection and stuff. You could die. Even it just. But if you had like medical staff on site, you could hit someone in the leg to save you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so cops
It's like it's weirder back then to do it like that.
yeah.
Because you know what I'm saying?
Just less rules,
Dude,
man.
here's a crazy thing. When do you think the last time someone was publicly executed by a guillotine was?
Do you have the fact?
Yes.
Dude, it's probably, a weird loophole law in Virginia where it happened 5 years ago or something. We're like, wait, that's still, how states have those random laws that still
you
exist?
can marry a 5-year-old
Yes.
and shit. Can you?
Don't ask me why I know that one.
What country? Our country?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think anyone
I'll
was
say-
ever guillotined here.
I'll say Japan, 1950s.
No.
Oh, all right. Hold on. Let's go sand.
You
gotta
know
go
the actual
Middle
Yeah,
East.
yeah.
You
You
gotta
know
go
the
Mid-
actual answer.
Yes.
You gotta go Middle East.
That's what you'd think.
Fuck!
Yeah.
Russia?
Nope.
Britain.
No.
China?
No.
China?
Russia?
I already said. Oh, wait.
France.
What?
Oh, okay.
France. 1977.
Publicly?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You got to watch it.
I guess. I haven't looked for footage anywhere.
That's my Super Bowl.
No.
1977. Did you
1977.
buy tickets? Was there
Dude, people turned off the Brady Bunch and watched the guy get his head lopped
Oh,
off.
I
That fucking rules.
guarantee you, if that was like a normal thing, like that would be the highest rated thing
Oh,
for sure.
yeah.
I mean, how?
The only one I have trouble watching in terms of like murders are the stoned to death when they bury him to the shoulders.
Yeah,
and they
yeah.
just see this this dude squirm until he gets smoked with the right precise rock. Takes a while, dude, because the villagers they're not athletes.
But dude,
Oh,
that,
you're saying they're buried.
Yeah, they put like it'll be a guy in the ground where the painting is, and they'll just have a circle of all varying size rocks. Some you have to haul over your head like this, others. And it
But,
starts with the ring. The circumference is pretty far.
So it's like a sad dunk tank.
It's a. It's the saddest dunk tank.
Dude, I would be the guy who's like, yeah, you can't hit me here. Yeah, you suck. Your girlfriend thinks you're a pussy.
What are you gonna do, fatty?
Yeah,
You
I'd
got
go down
nothing.
swinging, dude. That's how I was dying.
Because you want to get killed faster. It's a brilliant thing to start
Dude,
taunting everybody.
yeah,
Your
get them
wife's got a
riled up.
mustache.
that would be so funny.
Your wife's got a better arm than you.
Yeah.
You're the one that kills the guy and you get that stuffed animal. Yeah.
That's the story of why this is here. Yeah.
But at least that's happening in like some weird,
Yeah, right.
Middle Eastern
Yeah,
weird village.
yeah. It's an archaic land.
France, 1977.
That's crazy. What did he do?
I think he was like raping and killing people. He was like a real problem.
Yeah, I mean, I hope. Hope
Yeah.
it wasn't jaywalking.
I feel
Yeah.
like we should kind of do that every once in a while.
I agree.
When someone's like obviously guilty, it's on camera, and they're a terrible person.
You see
Just
that
be
guy
like,
in Seattle yesterday or today? He was trying to meet two young girls, like 5 and 11, 6 and 11, at a hotel. Opened the door. The cops were already there. And he starts pulling out a gun. I don't know if it was going to be suicide by cop or he's going to blow his own fucking brains out. No,
Yeah.
this is his life's over. And the one cop grabbed his arm, and the other cops just started shooting like under him. And then they all back off and put like 30 into him.
Whoa.
Jesus
was
Christ. How do you,
beautiful.
How do you meet up with a 6-year-old?
Yeah.
Well, they were. It's
How
like
do you
this.
get in touch with a 6-year-old?
I mean, how do you...
The cops are working with this organization that was. I guess they're talking to the 11-year-old. So this is like an ongoing investigation. They finally got this guy to meet them at a fucking hotel. So this guy was clearly interacting on social media or somehow with the 11-year-old. And the 11-year-old was like, "Look, you get here now, I can toss in my sister."
oh my
They probably had to up the
God.
ante because he wasn't making any movements.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got younger for you. So now you have 2.
That's rough.
That's so
It's a
weird.
BYO for fucking petties.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Yeah, the cops being like, well, maybe we offer some type
Yeah.
of deal. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
We got a BOGO on kids, all right? If you come right now to the hotel, not just me, but my 6-year-old sister, I'll throw right in. Listen, for a limited time only.
Yeah, dude, he just kept kidnapping girls.
Oh,
Kept
then they were...
kidnapping girls and like forcing them into prostitution. And then
He was their pimp too.
yeah,
It was like trafficking stuff? Good grief.
yeah. He was terrible. He's a terrible
Does he have a
dude.
face? I want to see what.
Yeah, his
with his
name
body on
is Hamida
Does he
Jandoubi.
have a face?
Oh God, he's a Muzzy.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
What's he from? French Tunisia?
Yeah, he was in He's Tunisian.
Tunisian.
He moved to Marseille in 1968.
Ugh, inshallah.
Jeez Louise.
I want to talk about this.
All right, guys, this episode is brought to you by Squarespace.com. You know it, you love it. If you're looking to make a website, Squarespace.com is the absolute best place to go to do it. You can go there, you can get a domain through them. They have a whole bunch of like templates you can start out with to set your website up. It's also super easy to move things around and reorganize it. They've got the Fluid engine. It's incredible. We use it to make our website. I've used it to make every website we've ever made.
Yeah.
Even when we
I'm going to
like,
use it next week for my lady.
Yeah.
She's
She's starting it back
starting
up.
a little biz. Yeah. So I'm going to use Squarespace. Also, it's like from a technical standpoint, I will speak like a pop-up. The templates, if you're not a creative, but you need a creative site, all the work is done for you. It's just a plug and play type stuff. You just slide it into place saying, I like the way this looks. I like this font. I like this style. It's like shopping for paintings. It's like something about this style does it for me.
Yeah.
Takes all the guesswork out. There's no pressure. There's no stress to get what you need to do.
It's easy to switch back between the mobile and the desktop view. It's like it is. I made a website. That's how easy it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drunk.
I don't. Yeah. Exactly. What you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to go to squarespace.com/StuffIsland to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using code StuffIsland. Okay. Squarespace.com/StuffIsland, 10% off your first purchase of a website. Some of those websites can get pretty expensive.
Yeah.
Someone locked up StuffIsland.com for fucking $10,000 or something like that. We can't get it.
The cat still
If
get
I had
me.
known about this deal, I would have maybe thought about it.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this. It's time for Tommy and I to have a talk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's talk about it.
I thought we did.
No, we haven't talked about it yet. I want to spell out. Here's the thing.
Let's hear your version first.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be real.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Is it comedy suicide by playoff loss?
There you go. It wraps it up. What else you want to talk about?
When was the last public comedy suicide in New York City?
When was it documented?
Yeah. Yeah, we have footage.
We do have
Fall of
footage.
2023.
We have footage.
Beth, delete the footage.
Yeah. Okay, so earlier, well, now, was it?
Mid last year?
Yeah,
Probably
it was towards the end of the year.
Ago.
It was October. It was October. October, because that's when the series was.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Phillies are in the World Series. Obviously, our boy Tommy Pope very excited that the Phillies are in the World Series.
Yeah.
Now, I had booked him long in advance for stand up on the spot before, I realized that those were going to coincide with each other. And
Stand on the spot.
Nobody knew they would coincide. It was a hell of a run.
For people
Playoff
that don't
run,
know, it's a wonderful show that's taped live. It's a huge production. It's a big to-do. It's an honor to be asked to do it in the first place. You got to show respect.
press conference.
Yeah. Dude.
Hold on.
I let my team down.
Yeah.
Dude, I just start handing out envelopes and then pull mine out. I'm blowing my Bud Dwyer myself.
Someone
actually, for the
Yeah.
fucking listeners that
Yeah.
don't understand what stand up on the spot is, you go on stage.
No prepared material. You
Yeah.
ask the audience for suggestions. They yell out suggestions, and you create stand up on the spot based off those audience suggestions.
Yeah. Well, go ahead.
So the Phillies start losing the World Series, and it's becoming very clear as the night goes on.
Well, you were there.
I was there earlier in the day with y'all.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was there 2 days before that.
Yes.
He flew in from
For
LA.
game, what was it? Game
4?
It was NLCS. I'm pretty sure.
Game 4.
Game 4.
Yeah. And we lost that night. And we
yes.
had to win the next night.
Yes, had to.
And I looked at Foley or who was on the couch with it. It doesn't matter. And I looked at you and I went, you know what this means? Tomorrow might be a bit of a problem.
And I go, what do you...
What are you talking about?
I go, what do you mean? What do you...
I said, tomorrow's an elimination game. And if it's not going well, timing-wise, it might not line up.
He goes,
might
I
be-
don't know if I'm going to be in the right headspace. I'm like, what does that mean?
I might be a little stressed.
It means I'm an
Yeah.
immature child that can't let go of a loss. I buried my team that night.
He's literally also sitting on a couch in a room where there's holes in the wall from you punching holes in the wall from previous
It's
losses.
extra storage.
So the show is going great for the taping that we were doing. It's a fantastic taping, right? And
I didn't watch any of the show,
Yeah, he's in the bar.
so I don't know how the show actually works.
You take that back. You take that back. I explained to this dude so many times.
Yes.
I'll let you talk about the Phillies and everything else, but the amount of times I freaking explain how the show works, you're not going to say that
Dude,
in front
It's
of
also
everybody.
not that complicated of
It's really
instructions.
not.
It's not.
But
I reminded him.
All I had to do was watch, and he goes like this. He goes, sit in there. You'll see a couple comics, and I'm just on the phone at the bar, like, fuck.
But also, I explained it at that time too as a
I
reminder.
wasn't listening.
I don't care. I'm saying I saw you at your guys' place in Philly.
Yeah.
Like while we were watching the Phillies, and then I reminded you at the venue again how the show works.
Look, I'm saying I was wrong, but what I'm also saying is, at the time, you were Charlie Brown's mom to me, dude. I was just locked in on something else, so I just went,
You
all
were.
right, well, and then you.
So I introduced Tommy to the stage, and already like I kind of like when I was checking on him, like I'm like, hey, I just lit the last comic, like kind of like, you good? And he's like, yeah. He's giving me one of those. He's like looking at his phone, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen.
Yeah.
Tommy, this is like we're taping the show, you know, we tape it for YouTube and we try to make it look and sound and like make it like as good of a production as possible. Tommy walks on watching his phone to the stage.
Yeah.
The game wasn't over.
The game wasn't over. He watches in real time. The Phillies lose. And then he throws his phone on the stool. He's like, oh, this is gonna be great. He goes, all right. And then he doesn't take suggestions. He starts doing material, and he does a 10-minute bit on 9/11.
It's my favorite bit.
Literally everyone in the back is like, they have no context for like him
What's
launching
going
into a
on?
9/11 bit.
It's
Yeah.
so funny.
So they're all watching, and like I'm sure the bit does very well in a show where it's just a show where people are expecting material, but people are like, is he okay?
Yeah,
Like, he's like talking about 9/11 for so long.
People are trying to offer suggestions. Can you stop talking
doing
about
it?
Please stop talking about 9/11.
Yeah.
Dude.
Give me another tragedy. Who wants another tragedy?
Also, I just love that it's like this is a thing you're gonna have to add to the email you send to people about like the rules of the show.
Yeah.
Don't watch live television.
Yeah. Don't bring your phone on and watch the World Series while we're doing the taping. That'd be appreciated. That'd be great.
sorry.
So then I try to save the situation because he does the 9/11 thing. It does all right for him doing material on a show that's a no material show. And people are clapping like, all right, we like Tommy, whatever. I go back on stage and I go, you didn't do the format at all. I call him out on stage.
Yeah.
And he goes, what do you mean? I'm like, I re-explained to him on stage. I go, I'm going to leave the stage now, and I'm going to let you do the format of the show.
Yeah.
And then I leave and let him do it for a little bit. I come back on stage and I join him, and we're trying to get a duo going, and he's just looking at me like, it's not going to happen. Whatever you're trying to salvage with your editing, with whatever your re-entrances to the stage. Like we ended up like between like his set and then me on stage, it was like a 25 minute chunk of the show that we were trying to like. I was trying to repair because I love
Get
him.
something out of this.
Yeah, I want to get something out of it, and I love Tommy, and I think he's hilarious. So I want to feature him on the show.
Yeah.
And he just looked at me a couple times like, whatever you're doing right now, it's never gonna work tonight.
Yeah, dude. You
I'm
know
in
what?
a different
Well,
headspace.
I'll tell you what. It's one of those things where like,
You're a secret blackout.
yeah, but I wasn't
You're
because I
100
remember all this, and what I do is I black out from
Is the secret-
wanting to have any fun. It's like you don't realize what we do is so childish and dumb until like you see real life happen. You know.
Yeah.
Like this right now, he's next to a fucking teddy bear talking about donuts. Like what our grandfathers did. You know what I mean? Losing that game and that series, I immediately was like, this is so fucking gay. Look at all this shit. Everybody around me, I hate it.
That's blacked out. That's blacked out. That's Tommy's blackout.
Yeah, that's like an anger blackout.
It's a prop.
Yeah.
Tommy
It's a
goes,
prop. Well, we're gonna do it next month. And yeah. No sports.
But here's the thing. I told Tommy he's gonna do the Netflix as a joke, stand up on the spot at the Comedy Store. He's gonna get a redemption set in.
when is this happening?
May 2nd. Thursday, May 2nd at the Comedy Store in LA.
Sixers playoffs. Might want to kick that out. You might want to kick that out. Let's get some early season Eagles football.
That's funny.
That's so funny. He finds every time he does a show, it's like, dude, it was the women's lacrosse championship of Philly. I don't know, man. I don't know what happened.
It's gonna be like Game 7, Knicks Sixers.
But
Great.
but
That I haven't been following all season, so that I won't. Sixers, I don't kill myself until they're like close to the championship.
But yeah, Tommy and we exchanged some words over the phone, like right after it happened. Like, and then the next day I called him. I'm like, dude, we're good. I love you, but you did screw it over the show just a little bit.
Sorry,
dude. There was still, but here's the thing.
I've never
funny.
seen Jeremiah hot. And
Yeah.
like after the show, he's like, well, yeah, you fucked up. And I was like, oh my God. I never saw Dad do that.
I know.
And then I got home and texted him, like, everything started wearing off. And I was like, dude, I hurt this kid's feelings. I started to send him texts like, do you hate me? Am I in trouble?
I'm like, I love you. We're good. But I said, I'm upset. I'm not gonna lie that I'm not upset. I said, we'll fix it. We'll fix it in the future. But because he texted me right away after the show, and he goes, yeah, you can't post any of that. I go, you think? Like I'm gonna ask you to please, Tommy, please let me include this.
Is it
in
cool
the show.
if we put this? This thing that I was mad at you in real time about.
Right.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the Mothership does the bottom of the barrel show, which is a similar vibe to that, where you pull out suggestions out of a barrel, and that's the most fun.
Yeah,
I
when
have
you're
on
not
stage.
blacked out. Yeah.
Well, Shane also, I talked to Shane about it yesterday at his place, and he goes also, Tommy, at that time when you had him on stand up on the spot, he wasn't as active doing spots as he is right now.
Right,
Yeah,
1,000,000%.
So he goes, because I told him, I'm gonna have him on in May, do it in LA, and he goes, dude, it's gonna go night and day difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's his wheelhouse. So I'm like, I know that's his wheelhouse.
Yeah.
I podcasted with him many times. That's
but
what
it is true, because I haven't been doing stand-up outside of like opening for him or like Chris and I randomly last year. But it is a different thing. I mean, you attest to this, like just getting up and getting that muscle going.
Yeah.
Just a confidence.
It's a completely different vibe.
It's fucking
altogether.
nuts.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yeah. But no, there was a bunch of comments though that were like, what happened to Tommy Pope's set?
Yeah.
Because they saw you on the flyer and stuff like that. And I'm like, we'll talk about it on the Stuff Island eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Yeah, you blacked out is me normal improv.
Dude, Chris
It's just like
Chris and I spoke
someone's
the
like, what
next
about
day.
this? I'm like, no.
Nobody.
No. No, not that.
Yeah.
Something different. Yeah.
Chris and I spoke on the phone the next day right after that, and we were laughing. He goes, he did what? He goes, oh no. He blacked out. He's not going to remember any of this.
You can suggest this. You could be like, Tommy, I got a bunch of chocolate. Do you want to eat it? He's like, the chocolate sucks. I hate chocolate.
Yeah.
Me
What?
losing to my team losing drunk is like Chris like blacked out on whiskey. Just anger.
Yeah.
No, there's no lights.
There's nothing behind the eyes.
Nothing.
Yeah.
I'll cut a head off in France.
There's got to be footage of that. It had to be televised.
Dude, yes, absolutely.
But which beheading? Mine or the French guy?
Yeah, we'll do it side by side.
Yeah.
Like those clips where it has like someone playing video games underneath it.
And people reacting to Tommy said they're like,
I can't watch it. Don't do it. Don't do it. He's doing material. Fuck. You flip it over to the guillotine. You're like, wow, that's neat. What year is this? Wild.
Dude. Yeah, public executions.
when was the last time you threw that long a football? Sorry.
Every time we do it. Chris and I.
Do you
the
always
beach.
go as long as your arm will let you?
Yeah, but I did shoulders 2 days ago, and then I did chest yesterday,
Yeah. Oh.
and then we did all that activity.
Yeah.
I got a fucking cut on my knee from running to the pool design is bananas.
Well,
Because you can't go back and forth. It has its stone. What? I got gripes.
it's pretty standard.
Chris is like, well, for a normal person, it's pretty standard.
Yeah.
Who's not trying to be an
It's
athlete
not,
in
it's
the
not
pool.
good for pool
yeah.
ball. Yeah, it's right.
yeah.
If you're not
it's
jumping,
built for what it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
if you're not trying to jump off the stairs and dunk, it's pretty safe.
That's what the stairs are good for. You can reach the net from the steps with a good leap.
Dude, I did that too. Just jumping sideways, trying to hit like a fadeaway.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
sick.
dude, of course.
Slam into the stairs.
Yeah.
Pool ball.
That
And
rim
it's-
was
Who
not
designed
forgiving,
this
though.
pool?
And pool ball, like I was used to pool ball growing up with a little tykes. Cooch had a above ground pool with two little tykes on the end nets.
Oh, really?
So you had to. It was like
You have full court?
yeah,
Wait, the floating ones?
no.
Did you
put
ever
them
play
on
with
the
those?
huh?
The
Like the
floating
circle?
baskets?
No.
Did you ever play with those?
No. You play like a full.
It was like the net was like floating like on almost like pipe, and then
Yeah.
it would drift, and then you would have
Oh,
to
that's
time
cool.
it occasionally.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it'd be like moving with the
yeah,
waves.
yeah.
Well, the pool
Very
ball I grew up
complicated.
on, we had a little tykes net. So you had that tiny little orange ball.
Yeah.
It's like it's like how Shaq can't shoot a free throw. It's the smaller you get, the harder it is. Shane's court, that's a full size basketball.
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
lock in quick.
Yeah, it's fun.
Baby, I was. Come on.
I got water in my ear from getting like dunked and shit.
No, you got to get out right away.
Who was
I can't-
dunking you?
You got to do this.
Shane was picking me up and throwing me all over the place. And then, dude, I'm in.
You're like
Mitch's-
Shane, the owner of the house, who was dunking me in his pool.
That's why we got invited.
Yeah.
You just want to abuse two kids, two small guys.
Dude, I was in Mitch's last night talking to like Gagnon and Derek Post and just being like, I don't know how loud I'm talking.
Right.
Yeah. Because you have to talk a little bit louder to get like above just bar noise.
Yep.
I can't hear a thing. Screaming at these guys. They're both just like,
You got to do that bed
Oh, the
fish out of water, fish on a dock. Yeah, you just jump as high as you can. You smack your head on a bed.
what?
Like jump on a mattress to get the water log out. Right?
I think I'll just wait it out.
No, that's how you get a
Oh, you-
clog.
I'll give myself
Wait it
CTE.
out. no. You always do this
You
thing.
got to get it out.
No, I can't.
You leave it?
Yeah, it's
That's
dude.
crazy.
Let it
How
ride.
do you live with it? Dude, of course you were like, I don't know. I don't know. Like, there's literally still water. I thought you just happened to be like a long day at the pool.
God.
No, I can't.
You
It's
probably
in
had
there.
waterlogged ears like every other month when you were a kid. Everybody probably thought you were a little off.
Dude, no, it only started happening like in college. When I got so fat I had to swim to get in shape again.
Didn't you go to France and eat like get
Yeah,
30 pounds
I
of
was just eating cheese.
I mean,
I
bread and
lived
cheese,
in
man.
Switzerland for a while and I was just eating cheese. And
But
I
not adopting the European lifestyle of walking after all the meals.
Yeah,
so you're
no,
like,
no,
this
no.
cheese is good.
I was just fondue every day.
Did
And,
you you have pictures of Fat Chris?
I don't think so.
They're
It
out
was like-
there.
I don't know.
They're out there. There's footage.
Maybe. It was pre like phone camera stuff.
Oh, gotcha. So, it'd
someone
be
would have to, like,
disposables
yeah,
and stuff
yeah,
like that?
yeah. You'd have to find it.
My
You'd have to
mom was
dig it.
real big on disposables.
Really?
Yeah, we've got a crazy amount of photos from my childhood because she would always
Dude.
that was like her thing. She would like get at Walmart, like they'd take I think like 29 or 30 photos.
Yeah, we used to have those.
Yeah.
It was great.
We
but
actually just got-
at some point my brother was like taking pictures sucks. And like so he just there's like a section of our childhood no photo. And obviously I'm his little brother, so I'm like, yeah, pictures are stupid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same.
And then every time my parents would try to take a picture of us, we'd be like, no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said
There's
my,
a whole and now I'm like, oh, what happened to us? Between 6 and 12, we just took no pictures.
we have one box. There's 5 of us.
Yeah.
There's one box.
Oh, the
And that
family
ranges
photos.
from from my dad, my mom, 77, 75 years old, all the way through all of us. And I'm 44, the youngest. We have one box of photos.
Whoa.
Because we weren't gay, taking pictures in fucking public all
See,
day.
that's
I'm
yeah.
kidding. I'm kidding.
But that's such little kid mentalities. You're like, this is
Then
old
count
people.
me.
Yeah, you go like whenever an old person wants to take a photo, you feel like this is because they're dying.
Yeah.
And they want that. I'm young.
Dude.
I'm going to live forever.
I
don't need pictures.
I watched the eclipse with my neighbor John, and I'll send the picture because it's very cute. My neighbor John, we were coming back from the gym, my girl and I, and as we're pulling up, we see John and his wife on our lawn because their tree is high, so they're already poached up, you know.
Yeah.
And so we just watched it with him, and his wife is a science teacher. She was a science teacher her whole life, so she's giving us great facts. And then at some point, she just goes, "Yeah, this will probably be the last eclipse we'll see." I was like,
Oh, dude.
Oh.
just squinting at the sun without my glasses on, like, I'm gonna try and get out of this. So, what'd you say about the
Yeah, how do you pivot out
diamond ring thing? There was that?
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's also that stuff still
My grandma was like that. She made everything depressing while she was
God.
alive.
Yeah.
Like everything, like she found a way like, well, your grandpa probably doesn't have much time left.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I said thank you for the cornbread.
yeah. And it's crazy because it's like they never talked about like sweet emotional stuff. They never like got into like what love is about or like anything like that. And now it's just like, yeah, this is my last jacket.
Yeah.
And you're like, Jesus Christ.
I mean, this is depressing. One of the last memories I have of my grandma was during COVID, and they wouldn't let us visit inside her nursing home, and we were outside her window visiting her.
What?
We were outside her window visiting her.
Because she couldn't open the window. You just talk through it.
Yeah, it was like a prison visit, like in the nursing home. It was so sad.
God.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I think I saw her.
Was
like
that the
maybe-
last time you saw her?
I saw her like once or twice, maybe after that, but that was it.
Dude, when I see people get like
shit.
Yeah.
She was on the first floor.
Yeah.
dude, that rules.
This giant 34 nursing home. This high-rise nursing home. I was like, hey, Mom!
Yeah.
Grandma!
You're on one of those like Mexican squeegee things. The two guys are just pulling you up.
With the helmet on, with the climbing helmet.
Abuela!
Just
Abuela, he wants to talk to you. I want to say sorry to you.
¿Cómo se dice? Muerta!
Ask her when she's gonna die. Ask her when she's gonna die.
¿Cuándo?
I love that. Dipping your hands in that chalk bag. Oh, we go see Grandpa.
Dude, rock climbing to go see your dead grandfather.
What floor was she on? It's so funny, dude.
There's so many dudes that are like aggressively angry that they took those years away from saying bye to your grandparents.
Oh my God.
Like
yeah.
only Batman. It's like,
That's even better. Hanging upside down.
yeah.
Dude. And I'm also picturing those middle school windows, you know, that just like punch out a crack.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
what I mean? God damn.
Was it a nice establishment, or did she get beaten there?
No, I think it was nice.
Ever see those videos?
Where they get beat up?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen the videos
orderlies
of it.
like knock around the women and men,
Ugh,
punching them in
that's
the head and
fucking-
shit, giving them rib shots so they can't bruise.
Yeah. That stuff's so fucking
That's
scary.
Dude, you'd have to be such a psychopath for.
Dude, that
Yeah.
gets me going. Same
Yeah.
pedophile treatment if I see that in person.
I mean,
You know,
yeah.
there's nothing more disgusting.
Then beating up an old person?
Yeah.
Yeah. That is scary. Thinking about like, first of all, just being old
Yeah.
in a nursing home and getting your ass kicked.
Yeah,
Just being
I gotta
"What the
say, like,
fuck
I
is
hope
going on?"
I live a full enough life where I can just like my heart explodes
Yes,
before
yeah.
I go to the nursing home phase.
Well, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what, the donuts aren't going to do it. You got to come out with me a few times.
Okay.
You got to loosen the walls of that fucking heart line.
We got to put some more sprinkles on that donut if you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that's not toasted coconut, is it?
That's so funny. Just drinking at a bar. Someone's like, no, I'm not drinking tonight. It's like, good luck in the nursing home.
Yeah.
Good luck with that, pal.
You're going to regret taking care of yourself these years.
This guy doesn't care about his future.
Yeah. You know, those livers, they can handle a lot. You got to really attack it. Yeah. You want
I remember telling my dad when he hit like 55, and now he's 77. I remember hit like 55, 60. I was like, dude, you're not that tough anymore. You can't be acting like that. You can't get in a fight at a red light. You know what I mean? He was doing like wild shit. It's like, you're not 35 anymore, dude.
Yeah.
It's that sports mentality. You're like, oh, fuck him. It's like, well, this guy will break your fucking nose.
Yeah, I don't know.
Your frail bones can't handle it.
Yeah. But scary old men are really scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? An old man threatening to kick your ass from a car.
That's my Uncle Ray.
I'd back down.
My Uncle Ray is a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And he's like 65, 60, something like that.
I mean, if my dad yelled at somebody from a car, my dad's 76 now. He has that look of like he would make something happen.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
I never met him, but he gave you that look because after that show,
You inherited that
your
look.
father's eyes came out of that fucking right between that giant beak of yours.
Yeah.
I saw Dad's eyes.
Somehow the eyes came out for the first time farther than the nose.
Like the truck driver Pee Wee Herman.
Yeah.
Tell him Lord Mom sent you.
No, you gotta warn them though that everyone's doing MMA now.
Yeah.
Every dude is doing MMA.
Yeah.
You gotta watch. They're looking for a
Yeah.
reason.
You got to look for the Pirates booty ears.
Yeah.
That's callback. Guys,
Pirates booty. It is Pirates
second hour's going to be
booty.
fire. Second hour. Slow start.
Yeah, cauliflower ear.
Cauliflower ear used to be cool to me. Now I think it's gay shit.
Why is it only cauliflower ear?
Why?
Why is it just cauliflower? Why can't we get some other vegetables in there?
Because I mean,
broccoli ears.
Yeah.
I guess it's mostly white guys,
Oh.
and the shape of it kind of resembles a cauliflower.
Is that what it is? Is that why they call it cauliflower?
I'm
I
guessing?
want them to make like cauliflower ear like headphones. So like you're walking through a bad neighborhood, you can just throw them on.
Little insert.
Look like a
Oh.
problem.
That's
yeah,
pretty cool.
yeah.
That's a good idea.
You just fucking
Look
Yeah.
cool.
listening to music,
Dude,
just
you
jamming.
could pull off cauliflower ear.
You
Yeah, fake-
absolutely.
fake
could.
cauliflower
couldn't he?
ears.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He looks like a wrestler type.
Yeah.
And you get they would be like slightly different. You know what I mean? You get custom.
Yeah,
No,
they're,
just
they're
to make it look
misshapen
natural.
slightly.
You can
just get a-
One's more swollen, like right here.
Yeah.
A silicone ear that goes over your ear that's already, it just goes up an inch.
Dude,
Yeah.
do you think anybody has ever had surgery to give themselves cauliflower ear?
I don't think it's that hard to get.
I'm certain
Maybe
of
it is. Maybe it's
Yeah.
how many thousands of hours of mat rolling.
I know Steve-O did it
Just
as a
getting
stunt
hit.
once to see how
How
hard it
long?
would be, and he got hit, and it was like his went away, but like he had temporary cauliflower ear, and it was gnarly.
Oh, just from punching? Because I
Yeah.
thought a lot of
Yeah.
it's from mat rolling, like
Yeah.
smearing
No,
against the
it's
mat.
it's contact.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
hard
because
contact.
it's like the blood just like
Yeah.
fills up. And,
Coagulates
Yeah.
or whatever. It's
Yeah.
cartilage. It can be removed. They cut it open, pull it out.
It,
That's why, like, if you're not fighting anymore, I don't know, man. Take your jersey off. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, let's clear that out because you look ridiculous.
Yeah, you can. But I guess it's like, I don't know.
And I can't make
badge
the
of honor.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
they keep it as like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I guess that's kind of like a grandmom having a tattoo, like an old man in the nursing home just with cauliflower ears. Like, I used to fuck kids up. You know what I mean? I used to roll around the mat, anybody.
I bet your ears still look weird
With or without?
after you get them removed.
No, I've seen surgery afterwards. It's nice.
It looks normal?
nice. Yeah.
Yeah. It looks normal. All right.
But it's all thin. I mean, you got to shape it and everything.
Use the promo code Stuff Island.
yeah.
To get cauliflower ear headphones. 10% off. It's actually a great idea, Chris.
I think
It is actually good, especially like for fighters. There's enough people in MMA that would wear those.
Yeah.
Yeah, they put it on top of their other cauliflower.
Yeah. Just normal big ears. Just gigantic ears.
But also, it's kind of like tit surgery for women. Like, you could, like, Scared Straight, you could put these on a kid before he joins MMA. You know, it's like, this is what you're going to look like. It's like giving fake breasts to a woman. Like, how big do you want it?
Oh.
You can wear these tits for a week. Let me know if they're too big for your friends and family.
Do they really wear it for a week?
They
I
do
don't
the
know.
pregnancy thing, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not
You
sure.
wear like the pregnancy suit.
oh, that's a scared straight for teens.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where
had,
bitch is
like-
acting up, she's getting fingered in school, and the parents are like, you're going to this class.
Whoa.
And they make you wear the pregnancy thing. They make you carry a baby that actually cries and shits itself.
Yeah, we had that. That was like just part of like home ec.
That's good.
Just make a girl take care of a baby
Yeah. That's rich
for
white
like
shit.
a week.
I've never seen that anywhere else.
That's smart though, you know.
I guess.
If the school can afford it, why not?
yeah.
Give
I mean,
a-
they should do that
Yeah.
for kids. Like, for drinking, I wouldn't have drank as much if they just gave me like that Epicac. Every Friday, they fed you the shit that made you throw up and be hungover for the weekend.
We did. We had those drunk glasses.
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
I remember
I've
putting
seen
those
that.
on, and I was like, "This is insane."
Yeah.
Because I've never been drunk before, so I was like, "This is what it's like."
You truly
Yeah.
never have, right?
Yeah.
Whoa.
So I put on the goggles, and I did try to walk the line. Couldn't
Impossible.
do it.
Yeah,
Could
yeah.
not do it at all.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Is that why you didn't drink, or you just?
But it's,
No,
it's
no.
that's only the bad parts. You know
I
what
wasn't
mean?
scared straight from the goggles, and they're like, "Well, we sold another one."
But it's like, you know, it is only half of the experience. You know what I mean? It's like,
Sure.
It's not like music is also sounding really good while you got those goggles on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. But you don't have to kick a fat girl out of your bed in the morning. It's just the first step.
Dude, that's how they scare kids in high
Yeah.
school. Like
Yeah.
when they get drunk, it's like,
Now
there's
wake
gonna,
up.
there's gonna be a gross girl in your bed the next day. She's
Who's
gonna
the
want to
ugliest
hang
girl in the
out.
class for you?
Yeah,
Imagine
she's
her
gonna-
naked in your bed tomorrow.
She's gonna want to ask you for Uber money.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that would be so funny.
You're gonna be stopping off at a Wawa to wash your dick in a sink.
That would be so funny if that scared straight was just like while you were sleeping, a girl snuck into your bed,
Yeah.
and then you woke up and she was like, "We're in a relationship."
Yeah.
You're like, "No, we're
Yeah,
not."
see you later
gotta
tonight.
Talk your way out of it.
What do you want to
Yeah.
eat? And just with that one pizza order, just 3 years later, just because your dick wanted to get wet,
Salvia.
you little drunk, wasted 3 years of goddamn life.
So what are we doing today?
Yeah.
What are we doing today?
Yeah, I was thinking about. I had plans with my friends. Well, what about? Shut up.
Oh man.
This view's crazy, dude.
What are you
This is
thinking
a
of?
Nice view. I was just thinking about like
Chris, where did you go?
Yeah, where'd you go?
Yeah,
Where?
yeah.
You always do this when we hang out. And then you were like, nothing. I was just thinking of what? Like, I don't want
just
to
thinking
talk
about like
about
when
it.
you're drunk as a kid, just dealing with your parents.
Mm.
Yeah.
The gauntlet of getting away with drinking was so fun.
Yeah.
We talked about it on the pod before. The money
Yeah.
shoes by the washer. My
Oh,
dad
yeah.
always knew
It's
where
the dead
we hid the
giveaway.
booze. I'll tell
I
the
remember
story
I
again. 'cause it's
stole
my
my parents' change bowl and just bought a bunch of beers.
You bought beer with the change?
Yeah, yeah. It was like a big, like old, like mason jar full of change. It was like $80.
I was gonna say,
Yeah, yeah.
probably some buco bucks.
And it was just gone in the morning. And they were like, "What happened to that thing?" And I was like, "I don't know."
Oh my god!
They didn't further question you like
No,
about it?
I mean, I
They
think they
knew.
knew. It's like it's one of those things where like I don't know when someone's lying to you in a way that's like I don't even want to pick at this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is such a bad lie. This is so stupid. I don't want to watch them try to answer it. Was like I think the energy. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Like it's upsetting to investigate. Like what's going to spill out of their head is going to be more upsetting than just them lying to me right now. You know?
Yeah,
You ever run into that situation?
yeah,
Yeah.
but it never ends up like that. My dad will just go, if my mom's upset, I get hit. But if you do it to him, he'll go, oh yeah,
Yeah.
jackass. You don't think I fucking know you took
Yeah.
the jar of change?
Right.
I know I'm not fucking stupid. Your mother would never take it. Your brother's
Yeah.
not that stupid. Your other brother's not that stupid. You're the
Yeah.
dumbest one in the house.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. It happened with my dentist once. I
What?
came back from like a freshman year of college and I went to the dentist and he was like, "You got to stop opening beer bottles with your teeth." And I was like,
Oh.
"What? I don't do that." And he was like, "Okay." I'm looking at it now. I
Yeah, yeah.
see
I'm looking at the marks
deep scarring.
on, on your
yeah.
teeth and your gums from doing this.
No, my mom was like fucking nuts. My mom sent my brother Steve to AA when he was like 18 because she was afraid he was drinking in the woods too much. Like my dad's like, Jane, we just he's just a kid.
Yeah.
Let him be a fucking
He's
kid.
a wood drinker.
But then
There's nothing wrong with
There's nothing wrong with that.
Dennis,
the worst that
doctors,
could
wood
happen?
drinkers, everybody's
He's finding his way in life.
through the 18th.
Yeah.
18th hole. So one time, me and my buddies were drinking in my basement because my mother was a night nurse. My dad was out or something, and I heard her walk in. There was no room in the fridge, so I put a 30 bird of Bush underneath the kitchen table. And I remember I had this small little circle table like here, and I heard she goes, "Tom," and everyone's just scary. So we put all our beers in the pockets of the pool table.
Yeah.
And then one kid like went behind like this like hole. And then she like walks down and I was like, yeah. And everyone's just standing, holding a stick,
Yeah.
acting like we're not fucked up. I think we were like sophomores in high
Yeah.
school. And then she goes, all right, well, I'm just checking on you. And then goes back upstairs. And I am circling like a fucking bull.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
I am fucked. And they're like, relax. She didn't say anything. I'm like, no. Every time she comes home from work, she has a bowl of cereal at that fucking table. She kicks that 30 bird. We're all fucked. So she, sure enough, Todd, come here. That was like a walk of death because all I could see is my dad's belt.
Was it full or had you drank some of it?
No, we only had I'd say 1/3 out. So there was like 20 beers in there.
Dude, yeah, that's the worst.
They didn't
When they find like a 30 rack with like 3 beers left
Yeah.
in it, you're like,
So why did you
no,
put it
that's
in
not
the
true.
kitchen?
There was only
though?
like, I'm sorry, what?
Why'd you put it in the kitchen though? Why did you
I
store it
couldn't
there?
I don't know because I was fucking dumb as shit.
Yeah.
Because where we started storing it was there was a door. You know those
yeah, the cellar
steps,
doors.
the cellar
yeah.
doors that go out. There was a little cellar area like we had at Astoria. It was one of those that went underneath the deck. I should have put everything out there, but I didn't. She wasn't supposed to come home.
Right.
And she takes us upstairs. She goes, "Everybody, come on." And I'm like, "Mom, do not rat these kids out. You can't call anyone. Like that'll fuck up my whole high school career."
Yeah.
Yeah. My whole high school
So
career.
instead, well, friends.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was only a sophomore. I had 2 more years in the hell. There's Pope, that rat, you know? So she sits us down in the living room, and even worse than calling their parents, she hands out pamphlets on alcoholism and AA.
Oh.
That she
She had
must have
pamphlets ready to go.
and just started giving the speech.
She was saving those for a rainy day.
Yeah, and then she goes, "Who drank what? I want to know." And our boy Izzy Hero went, "I drank them." And she goes,
wow.
"You drank all those beers. There was only like 10 left. I forgot. We
Yeah.
drank like 20. You drank like 20 beers." And he's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry." And we're all like, "Yeah, he did. It's crazy."
Wow, dude, that guy's a champion.
Legend.
She let
Legend.
us. She let them all go without a fucking warning.
Yeah.
She did the right thing outside of that creepy, you know, priest.
Did she
type of-
call your buddy?
No, she didn't call anyone.
She's
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. She just thought he was a bad kid when he wasn't. She was like,
yeah.
"Is that kid Andrew going to be there?"
so
I think
have
it was
a,
Izzy.
So I have a similar but very different story of I used to back in the day I used to shoot a lot of Jackass home videos, right? And I went and shot some Jackass stuff of with a buddy in Missouri that we were visiting his family, and it was of this very small religious town in Missouri, and we went ding dong ditching on camera, door to door, in man thongs. And
Who's getting humiliated in this scenario?
no, exactly. And but the weird thing is though is we would ding dong ditch and we'd laugh and we'd run away. We wouldn't wait for the reaction.
Yeah.
So we were just filming people's houses of us in man thongs and with no reactions.
Yeah.
So like there was no payoff other than like, dude, we filmed at that person's house.
Dressed like that.
Yeah.
And we are right after we do it, we're in the living room of his parents' house. It's late and we're like laughing
my
and stuff.
God.
We're watching it in their living room, and he walks in. He goes, "Is that the Reed's house?" And we're like, we scramble. We try to like turn it off real quick. He goes, "No.
Turn it on.
Rewind it."
Oh my God.
Oh,
He makes us
my-
watch it with him. He's the pastor of the town.
What the guy that's watching it or
Yes.
read?
No. The guy who's watching it is the pastor of that town. I was hanging with the pastor's sons.
Son. Oh my God.
So he is watching it back, and he's just like looking at this like, what kind of devil has inhabited
What
my
came out of my
boys?
penis?
Yeah. And we're watching
Because that's
it.
like a major scandal.
Oh,
in
dude!
religious
I mean,
town.
well, especially in a religious town, it's the
Yeah.
pastor's son. We're like in
Just
like
a man
nothing.
in a thong.
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
a
just that
scandal enough.
alone.
Yeah.
is weird.
It's enough to call them gay.
Yeah.
They're going to hell.
Also, we're filming stuff. We filmed stuff us running down their main street of the town. Like
Did you watch the whole tape?
he watched.
Did he
like
get to the
a
part
good-
where you guys start sucking each other's dick?
He's like, and then he's like, rewind that again.
I'm a pastor. I have a heart.
Yeah. So basically, we obviously we get in trouble, and for the longest time, I looked similar to like same build as one of his sons, and the mom for the longest time thought that it was their son on video, and they were making me film it. They didn't realize that I was in the video, and then he goes, "Wait, you thought that was me in the video?" That wasn't me. That was Jeremiah. He ratted me out like weeks later, and then I was never allowed in their house again
My
because they
God.
thought that I was the bad influence on their boys.
Yeah, you were.
Yeah, I was.
You definitely were.
I
Did
was.
they talk to your parents about it?
No, they didn't. It was. I think it was so embarrassing
Yeah.
for them as like religious people that they didn't want the story to spread
Yeah,
anymore.
right.
So
No
they
one
just like
needs-
kept it
yeah.
inside.
So that's why he didn't go to the Reed's house, take him by the hand and say, apologize.
Yeah. No. Well, also they would have opened their doors and they would have seen nobody because we were on to the next house.
Yeah.
Yeah. It made no sense. Like the logic of it was like, we're getting these people, we're ding dong
You
ditching.
just open the door and you're doing it next door.
Yeah.
What?
Huh? Weird.
What is happening? The guy's in a thong.
All right,
Yeah.
dude. What do you got to plug?
Well, come see Stand Up on the Spot with Tommy Pope.
Yeah.
May
In Los
2nd.
Angeles, May 2nd. This is
Comedy
going to be an
Store.
awesome lineup at the Comedy Store. And then just watch the series online at youtube.com/@standupots. I'm sure some of your favorite comics have done the show or they're going to be on an episode soon. And then I have a new podcast called Trailer Tales with Trailer Trash, Tammy, and Crystal. It's Libby Higgins and Chelsea Lynn. They're super fun.
They're funny.
Hilarious people. And yeah, I'm on tour. So just come check out tour dates on the website, jeremiahwatkins.com. Jeremiah Stand Up on social media for all the dates as well.
I think if it goes to game 6,
Oh,
that will be
no.
May 2nd.
Are you a diehard Sixers fan? Not like the Phillies.
We'll be right back.